Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you tonight, breaking out everything for Sunday Night Football, the Green Bay Packers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mosh, my boy, what's good, man? How we doing?
We're doing good. We were 2 catches off from a major payday from an SGP that we had earlier, but I'm so excited for tonight's game. We got a real cruising for a bruising type matchup coming, so I'm excited to watch it.
It's going to be a fun one, man. Got a nice little, how do we say, NFC, AFC matchup. Now, speaking of picks today, we're sitting pretty good, but, dude, we've got to get Tennessee to score something to get this over. But let me show you some good news here real quick. It's so good to see everybody. If you're brand new, please say what's up. Say hello in the chat. Drop your name. I promise it is the most welcoming crew in the game. Now, Mosh, we got some good things to talk about here real quick before we get started. All right. Number one, parlay from the weekend here. Over 4.5, we get it. Bills money line, Bucks money line, and then the over 4.5. Absolutely got that one in the bag. Number two, touchdowns, baby. Jonathan Taylor, got him. James Cook, got him. Saquon Barkley, got him. Plus 262. So what we have now, Mosh, is this. All right, we got the Patriots money line. So if the Packers win tonight, we now have game 3 of the World Series over 4.5. We just need the Packers to win. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I would do the same thing that we did the first game when you had the over in the first game of the series. I would take the under right away to hedge to make sure that you're good, and then I would live bet that over mid game after the first 3 innings, where that's where all the runs come in after the first 3 or 4 innings. Before that, it's hard, slim pickings,
Yep. No, dude, World Series games are hard, bro. They're so hard.
It's so much fun, though.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's awesome. I know. All right, let's jump into it. So we've got the Packers at the Steelers. On your books, you're going to see spreads moving around here. Some have the Packers at 3, some of the Packers minus 2.5. So shop your books there, depending on what side you're going. If you're going with a spread, Steelers plus 135 on the money line, a total of 45.5. So we'll go through, obviously, everything with this game. But, Mosh, I just throw it over to you to just kind of kickstart it. Like, what's the first thing that comes to your head, your heart, when you think about this game?
Yeah. First thing, can the Steelers offensive line handle Micah Parsons and Rashawn Gary? And who can establish the run? Those are the 2 things that I'm looking for. Those are the 2 things that jump off for me. Both these teams have been incredibly successful with their ground games, and both of their defenses have been all right in certain respects, and both of them have had holes in certain respects. So it's going to be very interesting seeing these 2 teams matched up together. And it's definitely fun seeing Jordan Love versus Aaron Rodgers, who's still top dog in this league,
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a good matchup, man. It's a good matchup between 2 good football teams. And we got a little bit of history between these 2. So I love it, man. All right, let's jump into the game here, and we're going to break it down from every perspective. If you could hit the like button, won't ask you for anything else. If you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it back up. Now, real quick, before we jump into it, maybe one day YouTube will fix our names. At the end of the show, we will walk through live how to manually do that for everybody. All right. So hang tight to the end. We'll walk through it. Jeff said, good evening, AB, Motion Crew. Good evening, Jeffrey, my friend. Good to see you, sir. Okay.
Always a good guy.
Oh, yeah. Big time. All right. Let's jump into the picks. Mosh, I am going to throw it over to you first. All right, what you got, big boy?
Yeah, I'm going to take a fun little SGB here. I'm not going to take any sides, even if I do lean Packers a little bit. I'm going to take the Steelers at plus 10.5. Listen, the Steelers have won last 6 of 8 in the matchups against Green Bay here. Tomlin at home this is just too big of a number for me to pass up in a game where they could easily come out and make this a little bit closer, if not just win this outright. Next up, I really like Romeo Doubs here. 4+ receptions seems a little low for him. Granted, we are getting a parlay, but he has like an 80% participation rate. He is the number one receiver since Jaden Reed went out in week 2. I don't think that there's a scenario here where he doesn't get at least 4 or 5 receptions. 5 receptions is his actual line, and I don't mind that as well. DK Metcalf, this is a game the Steelers are going to be really, really needing to be pressing, making sure that they're throwing the ball and moving the ball around. Packers have one of the best rush defenses in the league. It's going to be hard to run it, and they're going to need DK Metcalf to be his explosive self. Right now, he has the most average yards, 18.5 yards per catch. This is a career high. Even though his volume hasn't been there, it's been steadily increasing. And I really like Rodgers to use him. And finally, give me Josh Jacobs. He has scored some last 10 games in a row, I believe. This guy's a beast. He has scored multiple touchdowns in the last 3 games. Packers offense runs through him. Give me Josh Jacobs for a touchdown. Altogether, plus 330. Nice to use as a boost. Take them individually, parse it around, but this is my play for the night.
Nice, man. That's good work, dude. All right, so the Steelers plus 10.5, the alternate spread. Romeo Doubs, 4+ receptions. DK Metcalf, 4+ receptions. Josh Jacobs, 1+ touchdown. I like it. I like it. I like that spread, too. This could be an interesting, yeah. John, I feel like this is going to be a low-scoring game. We're going to get some fascinating stuff, man. So, all right. Let's see. Fresh AB, how was your birthday? Hey, it was great. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. It was awesome. Had a ton of fun Thursday, and just had a blast. Yeah. Okay. So, Moshe, well done there. And again, appreciate y'all asking. Appreciate y'all making it great. Y'all the ones that made it awesome. Okay. So I'm fascinated with this game. And I'm fascinated with the Titans. Did they score? Oh, thank God. We got the over. Oh, please tell me that's true, baby. Big J Parlay 79, my boy. What is up? How we doing? Y'all doing all right? It's good to see you, bub. Hope you are well. Okay. All right. So, Moshe, this is what I have. All right. So, first we got the Eagles money line, Packers money line. We've got that from previous. So, if you got in on that, let's go. If not, ain't nothing you got to worry about. All right. I feel you on Josh Jacobs. I think Josh Jacobs for a touchdown is going to be a solid look. I'm going to pair that with the Packers team total. I'm going to take that team total down from 24.5 to 19.5. All right. So Josh Jacobs, anytime TD, anyway, and Packers team total, they score 20 points or more. All right. Aaron Rodgers, 1+ pick. Moshe, I agree with you. Now, I'm not saying the Steelers can't run, because they can, but the Packers defense is legit. And they're going to want Aaron Rodgers to throw all night, because that's not what the Steelers wanted. They don't want Aaron Rodgers throwing 50 times, right? Like, you want to have good balance. I'm going to take Rodgers to throw a pick. Now, on the other side, we got a pretty tight spread here, right? 3 points. We know Josh Jacobs is going to get work. There's questions about, being banged up. Dude's always banged up. But he's playing. He's a tough SOB.
And he's healthier than last week.
Yep. Now, what I like about running backs that could be playing with a lead is that they can find themselves some really nice draw beyond standard handoffs and everything that Josh Jacobs could do. You start getting some weird looking defenses when you're playing with a lead. I think Josh Jacobs could break him off a couple tonight. I'm going to take his longest rush over 13.5 yards. And then finally, give me Aaron Rodgers over 1.5 rush attempts. It's a little bit of a risk, but I'll say this. Aaron Rodgers is growing on me a little bit on the field. He is. He is. Like I like the attitude. Like I like what I'm seeing. You know what I mean?
He's got that swagger, and I don't use that word ever.
And it looks like it, like, and I don't mean this like I'm not coming at the guy. Like I mean it honestly. Like it looks like the locker room's good. Everybody's good. You know. What I mean by that is that I think Rodgers gonna he's gonna pull Flacco, right?
You know what it sounds like to me?
What?
It sounds like it might not have been his problem in the New York territory last few years.
No, Aaron Rodgers actually played pretty well for the Jets down the stretch last year. He's played well this year. I'm gonna take him over 1.5 rush attempts. We might need a little luck. Yeah, Daniel. I'll be honest, AB. I've always disliked you, Rodgers. That's fair. Yeah, it's fair for sure. Yeah, but and exactly on that same token, I love everything I'm seeing from the guy. I really am. So I don't know what his rushes are going to look like tonight, but Rodgers got that juice to him. He's tough. He's a vet, right? He's got a ring. He's been around the block. I think he'll take off a couple times tonight. Yeah.
I think you're guaranteed one. He has not had a game without a rushing attempt yet this year. He hasn't had multiple in the last two, but before that, he had 3 and 4 carries each. This is a good defense. I can very much see this.
I think he might have to sometime. Like, I'm not saying he's going to be Jalen Hurts tush pushing, right? Also, real quick, shout out to both Big Danimal and Jeff. Look, that's how you have a conversation right there. You know what I mean? No, like I'm for real. Like I'm not kidding at all. I love it. Randall said, Rodgers, he runs like a snail. Yeah, look, I'm not playing yardage. But I respect the toughness, man. I think tonight's going to mean something pretty big to him. So, yeah, we're going to take Rodgers over 1.5 rush attempts. All right, so let's jump into it here, man. And Moshe, let's take a look at these teams. So, first off, the Green Bay Packers. So the last 3 weeks, scored 40 points, 27 points, 27 points. Jeff said, no, I read it wrong. I despise Rodgers. Oh, either way. But look at the Packers the last 2 weeks. 0 points in the first quarter. I assure you, Matt LaFleur is on their tailgate about that. Expect Green Bay to come out aggressive with the ball. Now, they've done well everywhere else, including the fourth quarter. Look at that. Like 17, 17, 14. Fourth quarter alone. Like Green Bay gets the job done. If you're a half better, a quarter better, you know. Daniel, yeah, fair enough, man. Not gonna age you for pity. Yeah, absolutely, man. No doubt, bro. And take a look at the Steelers. Dude, last 3 weeks, I mean, all season, 34, 17, 21, 24, 23, 31. Aaron Rodgers is playing his butt off, man. And look at how multiple scoring has been for the Steelers offense. Good total amount of points scored per game and good distribution per quarter. So if you're a quarter better, half better, there you go. But yeah, you know, what I see from that, honestly, is that Green Bay, they're probably going to want to get that goose egg, that first quarter goose egg out of there, you know? So any way possible. Not that, you know, we have to score first quarter, like, not that, but I just know. Coaches look at that like, I don't like seeing 0 there to start a game. All right, so let's jump to the quarterbacks here, Moshe. Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love, 239.5 passing yards over under. Aaron Rodgers, 220.5. Pass attempts, 31.5. Completions, 20.5, 21.5. Longest completion, Jordan Love, 37.5. Aaron Rodgers, 35.5. Interception, plus 110 for Love, minus 120 for Aaron Rodgers. All right, so Moshe, what I see out of here, pretty pretty even across the board. A few more yards there for Jordan Love. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty straight up, man. What do you see?
Yeah. You're right. Right. It's just telling us trying to run the game. They're going to have a little bit short completions. It's not going to be a lot of high flying offense necessarily. At least it's not projected that way, right? But both teams have sneaky upside potential, and you're seeing that reflected in the numbers. Where these numbers are probably a little bit too inflated for my liking.
They're big numbers. They're healthy, and what you spoke about, can the Steelers run the football? Can the Packers run the football? I think so. They usually can. Can the Steelers? Can the Packers get the Steelers one-dimensional? And you can do that a lot of ways. You can do it with points. You can do it with shutting down one aspect. Yeah. Yeah, Adam, Duke and Tennessee playing, basketball game. Yeah. Yeah, good question here. Charlie, which Steelers defense we're going to see tonight? Great question. Great question. So, yeah, these are pretty healthy numbers. I agree with you. Now, jumping it over to the rushing side. Kind of low. Josh Jacobs, 67.5 over under. Jaylen Warren, 53.5 rushing attempts. 15.5 for Josh Jacobs. 14.5 for Jaylen Warren. So those are two big rushing attempt numbers. Longest rush, 13.5 for Jacobs, 12.5 for Warren. Anytime touchdown, minus 180 for Jacobs, plus 120 for Warren, plus 320 for 2 touchdowns, 750 for 2 touchdowns for Jaylen Warren. So throw it over to you again, Most. What do you see here?
Josh Jacobs' rushing attempts is where I would go here. That or 2+ touchdowns. But I think that Josh Jacobs is heavily involved in the game plan of trying to keep the Steelers off the field. And that's not generally a game plan that I feel like you hear playing against the Steelers, but Steelers, I think, are 32nd in the league in opponents' offensive possessions. Yeah. So I think there's a good chance that they just use Jacobs to run up and down the field, and 15.5 attempts seems right to me.
Yeah, I feel you. With Rags, with these two D lines, I kind of see some turnovers. Agreed. It could be fumbles, right? There could be all kinds. This could be a tough game. Those are big rushing attempt numbers and not big rushing yard numbers. I mean, Josh Jacobs, longest rush at 13.5. I mean, he's not the fastest guy on earth, I know, but still, it's pretty low. Like that's a pretty attractive number, all things considered. Now, rushing attempts, again, you see rushing yards. Gainwell, Emmanuel Wilson, Jordan Love, Matthew Golden, Aaron Rodgers. Was there any other rushers that caught your eye with anything?
Not really. We know that the Packers like to play some games, but a lot of those players who like to play those games are injured now. So are you going to continue? Or are you just going to play ball and let it go? I'm not really interested in anything else here.
Yep, I'm not either. Now, Everett asked a great question. Favorite receiving target on Green Bay for DFS? Great question. Let's go over to receiving here. All right, Romeo Doubs for Green Bay, 54.5 receiving yards over under. DK Metcalf, 54.5 receiving yards over under. 4.5 receptions each side. Longest reception, 21.5, 24.5 for Metcalf. Anytime TD plus 215, plus 165, plus 1,500, plus 1,200 for DK Metcalf. So, again, man, same to the quarterbacks. It's pretty damn straight up across the board, man. What do you see?
Yeah, I think Doubs is a very, very, very safe target share. I don't think that you're going to have to worry. Someone like Kraft, I see in the chat, someone's Doubs or Kraft. I would go with Doubs just because of the safety floor. Now, Kraft is the more explosive player, and you'll see 2 receptions, 56 yards, right? 3 receptions, 67 yards. But Romeo Doubs has a 4 to 5 reception floor any single time that he goes out there, especially without Reed. Give me Doubs 4.5 receptions any day.
Yep, I agree. I don't really want to overthink it. So Everett, to answer your question, I go Doubs. And look, going Kraft is not a bad play either. Going both of them.
You know what? I'm going to add that right now to my official plays right now. And then there's one more that I want to come back to with the quarter plays. But I'm definitely playing Doubs over 4.5 receptions now.
There we go. All right. Now, looking at receptions here, So again, man, you got Kraft up there at 4.5. You got Jonnu Smith in this game, Matthew Golden, Jalen Warren, Josh Jacobs, Calvin Austin, Kenneth Gainwell, Pratt Fryermuth, Darnell Washington, Christian Watson. Were there any other tight ends, receivers, etc., that stuck out to you?
Matthew Golden was interesting to me. He seems to be coming in. The lack of other people around seems to allow him to kind of garner more attention from Jordan Love, which is kind of what you want in a rookie that is growing in his connection to his quarterback. Christian Watson coming back is interesting to me. I'm not playing a single thing here, but he will be a distraction for the defenses to look at. So I think Matthew Golden is a sneaky play here. I'm not playing him personally, but
yeah, no, I like the look. I like the look. AP said Aaron Rodgers threw 2+ touchdowns and Jacobs to score 2 touchdowns plus 500. I like that look of playing something from both sides. Jared, good to see my boy. He said he's a Packers stockholder, baby. Let's go. Sights. Golden is going to get a TD deep ball one of these games. He's been close. There we go, my boy. All right, that is receiving. Those are props. All right, so let's jump into parlays here. Okay. Let's see what we got. So the Green Bay side first. Bottom left, plus 340. Packers, -3. Jordan Love, 220 plus passing yards. Aaron Rodgers, 1+ pick, plus 340. Up top, Packers, money line. Josh Jacobs, anytime TD. And both teams to score 1+ touchdown in each half. Try to find something a little different here. Something attainable, plus 395. And then finally at the bottom, simple. Packers money line, Josh Jacobs, 2 touchdowns or more. Plus 405. Mosh, any of these stand out to you? And anybody in the chat, if you like, dislike, drop in the chat. What are your thoughts here, parlay-wise? Mosh, I thought over to you.
Yeah, give me the 405. It's obviously, I mean, it's just 2 picks. A lot less needs to happen. I think Josh Jacobs gets 1 for sure. I think the second one is probable. And if he gets 2, the Packers have a very good chance of winning. I don't really want to touch the Packers on a spread. This feels like a 2 or 1 point type game in the end of it. And each team to score a touchdown in each half seems attractive, but I would rather just take Josh Jacobs to get 2. I think it's way more probable in terms of having to decide on both teams or whatever. Josh Jacobs is going to score 1. He's probably going to score 2. And if he scores 2, Packers have a good chance of winning. 405, it's good value, I think.
It is, and look, John talking about in the chat, talking about DK and, them putting up Josh Jacobs, parlays. Yeah, that's the one thing, man, is that I'm with you. Like, it's good to look at, like, the bottom one because 405, I'm right there with you. I like simplicity and going after it. But the other thing, too, is that we're all bettors, man. And like, we've all been around the block that, like, those games where it seems so simple is the one where it doesn't. So I'm more telling myself this than saying it to anybody else. Be careful if you get too leveraged on guys like that, especially if you have multiple parlays and stuff. Make sure to just keep an eye because one injury or something can screw. You can make some really great bets and something out of your hands can screw it up. Let's see. Fars 2323. Just want to say, your absolute best AB. Always working, always giving. Just want to tell you, I love you too, big dog. I appreciate you. It means the world for real. Thank you so much. And anything you need, let me know. And I appreciate all y'all for real. Big time. All right, so let's jump on the other side here. So, all right, that's the Packers. That's the favorites side of parlays. All right, Steelers. All right, so I like the way you went about it, dude. First one, move the Steelers to plus 7.5. Jalen Warren, anytime TD. Aaron Rodgers, 200 plus passing yards, plus 278. All right, go up top. Here's a 405. Steelers plus 7.5. Both quarterbacks to throw an interception. Or plus 410. Steelers plus 7.5. DK Metcalf, anytime TD. Aaron Rodgers, 220 plus passing yards, plus 410. Anything you like here, Mosh? And in the chat too, same. Like, dislike, yeah, drop them in. What do you think?
Yeah, give me the 410. Well, honestly, I think that this is probably the more likely outcome. Honestly, Jaylen Warren is probably a little bit more of a likely outcome, but the 278 juice does not justify it. The 410 juice, I think, justifies Steelers within a touchdown. DK Metcalf, which I think is actually very probable. And Aaron Rodgers passing yards is probably the questionable one to me. I want to see if they can get the passing game off, but I kind of think that they do. Give me the 410.
Yeah. I feel you. Like the Steelers side are interesting in what to do with those parlays. They're tough because I don't know what to do with the spread. You know?
Yeah, it's a tough one, especially because we all know the Packers could go off. They just haven't. But
I know. If anybody's got any better ones, yeah, drop them in. I'd love to see it. The Steelers were fascinating, and maybe it's a sign that like spread is just like that's not a good parlay piece, which it's usually not. You know, there might be better ways to do that. Okay, so yeah, keep dropping in the chat, please. What you guys like, dislike, what you're on. Definitely helps. All right, Mosh, let's go over the picks one more time, and then let's jump into the offenses of the quarterbacks. What do you got, bud? Throw it up.
Got an SGP for the night plus 330 altogether. Steelers plus 10.5. Romeo Doubs 4+ receptions. DK Metcalf 4+ receptions, and Josh Jacobs to score a touchdown. Also live on the show, I added Romeo Doubs 5+ receptions, and here's a new one. When we were talking about the quarters and scoring, I took the fourth quarter total over 12.5 at -122 on FanDuel. I think that the numbers that you showed, AB, are just too good to ignore, and I think the books are agreeing with you. Usually get around a 10 point for a quarter, unless the books expect scoring, which in case they'll give you 12 or 13 points, which is exactly what we see here. I expect a tight scoring game. Those kind of games tend to score late in the end. So give me the fourth quarter total over 12.5 -122 as well.
There we go. All right, so that's both teams. Fourth quarter total over 12.5, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Beautiful work. All right. Eagles money line, Packers money line. Yeah, it's from earlier in the week. Josh Jacobs touchdown paired with the Packers team total over 19.5 -120. Aaron Rodgers 1+ pick -120. Josh Jacobs longest rush over 13.5 yards -115. And then Aaron Rodgers over 1.5 rush attempts at +100. Sites with a good stat here. Steelers have the second worst passing yards per game, 258.8 yards per game, second only to Dallas. Oh, I was talking about the defense there. There we go. Good stat there. Appreciate. Yep. There we go. Defense, that is. Thank you, sir. All right, Big Mosh, let's break down these offenses, my boy, because as you said, it's all going to come down to the pass game, the run game, who can get who out of balance. Let's jump into the no-fly zone. All right, let's talk about Jordan Love first. Now, the Steelers' secondary rankings. Not bad at times. They give up a ton. 9th short left, 16th short mid, 18th in the NFL short right, 3rd deep left, 24th deep mid, 26th deep right. It's going to be there for Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. The question is, do they need it? What's the run game look like? What's the pass to run ratio, right? What's the distribution? Now, you look at the Packers passing attack and what the offense is. It's a very simple, conservative style, basic offense that can expand and go for yards after the catch. So take a look at last week against the Cardinals. Jordan Love, 19-29, 179, 1 touchdown, 0 picks. When you're betting Jordan Love props, this is the concern, is that he can throw it 29 times and have a pretty decent, accurate night, somewhat, right? 19-29, fine. And throw for 179 yards and 1 touchdown. Touchdown passes can get really difficult. It's a 5 yards and in offense, and it's built to basically be an extension of the run game. It's safe. They don't turn the ball over. And when Green Bay does it, when Green Bay wins the turnover battle, they're pretty damn tough to beat. And that's why this offense is. Now, look at these dots down the field, 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards. He's got an arm. He'll chuck it. But for the most part, you're going to see 5 yards and in. Now, Jordan Love, where does he get into trouble? Thrown across his body, as most right-handed quarterbacks would, intermediate to deep left. Honestly, look at that. They don't want to do that. You see these bad areas? It's on purpose. They're going to be throwing it over the middle of the field a lot. So pay attention there if you're a live bettor to XYZ receivers, even running backs as well. All right. If I was talking to Jordan Love before we go out there, I'd say, look, man, you create chaos with balance. What do I mean by that? You can balance attack teams to death. You just keep them on their heels. Pass, run, pass, run, pass, run. They don't know what the hell to do. You got them in a blender. You're so balanced that it's just crushing them. They don't know. Do that. Simplify. You don't have to do a lot to do that. Josh Jacobs' workhorse tonight. Give it to the big fella. Now the defense is going to line up to stop him. They know it's coming a lot. But find ways to let the big fella cook, because if he does, it's going to open up everything even more. Take what they give. Look, you don't have to be super aggressive. Just be smart. Don't turn the ball over. Field goals count too. Take your points, man. You're on the road. Be smart. Don't overthink it. You don't have to be crazy. All right? 3 out of 5 stars for Jordan Love to throw an interception. Now, taking a look at the Steelers. Okay, Green Bay Packers, secondary rankings. 31st short left, 24th short mid, 11th short right, 1st deep left, 15th deep mid, 23rd deep right. Look at this passing attack. You want to talk about safe? Green dots are completions, white dots incompletions, red dots interceptions, blue lines touchdowns. So Aaron Rodgers is going to throw it 5 yards and in. He's going to throw it 1 yard and in. This against the Bengals, 23 of 34, 249 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Aaron Rodgers has an arm. Look at him chucking it. 40 plus. But that was an interception. Aaron Rodgers has an area across the field, all right, that's feast or famine. Take a look at those blue lines. You see those? Aaron Rodgers is strange, intermediate. He could cook you. Or he can also implode. You're definitely going to see the Packers secondary playing bait games, trying to get him to throw it over the middle. Watch out for that tonight. If I was talking to Rodgers, I'd say, look, man, go out there and have fun. What y'all did that Bengals game, do it again. Attack, attack, attack. Be the aggressor. Now, I'm not saying be stupid, but be the aggressor. Put them on their heels. Force them. The pressure's on them. I know you're playing at home. The pressure's on them. Bring it to them. Find a run game even in the air. Run the football, short passing attack, anything you can do to be safe. All right. Watch out for intermediate traps. Again, you see it. At 10 to 20 yards range, that's where it could get out of hand quickly. Defense is going to be baiting him, trying to get him to throw it over there. Watch. 4 out of 5 stars for Aaron Rodgers to throw a pick tonight. Okay, now, the most fun part of the show, first touchdowns. Okay? So we've got options in the chat. Now, if you're new, you might be saying, what are you talking about? So we play a game every primetime NFL game, Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night. Who's going to score the first touchdown of the game? But it has to be at odds of plus 1,000 or more. Okay? Chalk is fine, but plus 1,000 odds or more. Now, you might be saying, well, AB, it's good money, but do we get anything out of it? You get eternal glory. Here's everybody who's in the club who's made it so far. Spencer is in. Zach is in. Logs, got 2 of them. Big Wayne's in 3 times. I'm in 3 times. Just me is in. Big DC is in twice. Ian is in 4 times. Leader in the clubhouse right here. Ian's got 4. Peggy has 2. Mosh, you got 3. Whale is in. My man, Big Marshall is in. Double Down's got 3. Lydia's in. Pat is in. Cyclone is in. Big Dave Sharpett is in. Curtis is in. Matty Boy's got 2. John's got 2. Jared's got 1. Brian is in. Japan is in. Brad Betts is in. Big Drew Cable's got 3. Kevin is in. Addison's in. Jesse is in. Big Larry got him another one. Look at him. Got 2 now. Z Money's in. Justin's got 2. Bibbo's got 1. Brian is in. And Matty Ice looking sharp. Okay. Now, Moshe, I'm going to throw it over to you. You let it rip. I'm going to pull up the odds from the poll chat. Where are you going?
Yeah, this one, for me, it was kind of simple. I saw the odds. I took the odds. DK Metcalf at plus 1,000. He is the primary pass catcher on the Steelers team. I don't know who else they're going to. They have 3 tight ends. They have Jaylen Warren, who has been efficient, but his numbers at plus 700. I think that the fact that DK Metcalf is the second player very close to their starting running back shows that DK Metcalf is probably the pick.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just read the text. All right. The poll chat, or the poll in the chat. Pat Fryermuth, 39% going with the tight end. All right, so the poll in the chat, Fryermuth is the winner there. Now, all right, so who did you have? DK Metcalf, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Gonna give me my
Dobbs, buddy.
4th diamond. Oh, Dobbs is also fun.
Yep, I'm going Dobbs, 1,100. All right, now, the way the game works is this. Drop in who you have, and everybody is welcome to play. We want you to play. If you're brand new and never played before, absolutely get in on it. What you doing? We built this for you to come on in and play. So drop those in. You can either drop it in the chat here. You could drop it in the Discord as well. You can drop it in both. But either of those, we got you for sure. So drop those in the chat now. All right. Let's hit the picks one more time, and then I'm going to read through who everybody has. Okay. Most, let it rip.
Yeah, we got an SGP tonight, plus 330. Took the Steelers on the spread, plus 10.5. Romeo Dobbs and DK Metcalf, 4+ receptions each, and Josh Jacobs to score a touchdown. Live, we added Packers Steelers, 4th quarter over 12.5 at minus 122, and Romeo Dobbs over 4.5 receptions at near even money.
Nice work, my friend. All right. Eagles money line, Packers money line, parlay from earlier in the week. Josh Jacobs touchdown with the Packers team total over 19.5 at minus 120. Aaron Rodgers 1+ interception minus 120. Josh Jacobs longest rush over 13.5 yards minus 115. And then Aaron Rodgers over 1.5 rush attempts at plus 100. Okay. So I'll leave this there. Drop in the chat now or the Discord who you have. All right, let me say this. If anybody has to go, we're done. Like there's nothing more that we have on the show. So if you need to go, you're good to go. Just letting you know that there's nothing more. Now, drop in the chat. I'm going to go through all those, but I promise. Yeah, go ahead. What are you going to say, most?
Oh, final point before people go who are not going to stay for this fun little extra point over here. There's something very interesting when you look at the both of these quarterbacks under pressure versus having a clean pocket. They both rank among the 10 worst quarterbacks in the league when under pressure. They also perform at the top 5 to 7 range of all quarterbacks in the league when they have a clean pocket. It's also going to be a very good key of the game. Anyway, move on.
That's a great stat, dude. I love it, man. Nice job. Matty boy. AB's like, class dismissed. But if you want to hang out, I'm down. Yeah. Hang out, dude. Hey, we're just going to warm up, throw a little ball. Nope, I ain't going nowhere. You should stay live till the game. Yeah. Hey, I'm down, man. All right, so drop those in. All right, now, let me show you if anybody's dealing with usernames. Again, I don't know if this is the fix, but let me know if this works. So let me pull it on the screen, and we'll do it in real time if anybody wants to see that. because I know it's frustrating, and I mean, it's YouTube. I have no idea what's going on, but okay. One second.
Just while we're looking for that, you know who's interesting to me for a first touchdown scorer for a little bit longer odds?
Who?
Darnell Washington. They are splitting up their tight ends very interesting, and I think that he's kind of due in that trio.
Nice. I like
I
it.
mean, that's not my pick. I'm going to go with the chalk, but if I had to go with a plus thing, that's probably who I would target.
I like it. No. I like the opinion, dude. I like it. All right. So okay. So this should take you to the YouTube front page. So take yourself to Creator Studio. And again, I don't know if this is app. Damn it. Hold on. Okay, 1 second. Let me zoom in. All right, so opened up your Creator Studio. So if you make sure that you can see it. All right, if you scroll down to customization, okay, profile, name, handle. So you can change those to what you want. And then once you do it, it should pop up a little save button up there somewhere. I'm not going to change anything, but try that. See if that works. There we go. Let me know if that works or if something else does. Like I said, it's all YouTube. I have no idea. All right, so yeah, let me know if that does work for anybody's usernames, and I'm going to start reading off who we've got for touchdowns. All right, who do you have again, Moshe?
DK. What? The DK. We're talking first touchdown scorers?
Yeah.
DK.
Oh, you went D.
I can't actually do D.
I thought you were joking there for a second. TJ, cast a wild power play. Go out, boy. Saint, I see a lot of running and a lot of small passes right in the middle. Yes, sir. You are thinking correctly, my friend. All right. Daniel went Dobbs, 1,300. Feel you. All right, there we go. Fryermuth. Big Jonnu Smith. Fryermuth. Rag said the Steelers jerseys are ugly. I haven't seen them. Curtis Fryermuth, 1,700. You're good. Saint, if it's the Steelers, it'll be Jay Smith or Fryermuth. Japan going Hayward, 6,000. Tina going back to back with Jonnu Smith. There we go. D. Wash and Hayward. Everett going Dubs. I feel you there. Let's go. Spencer going Christian Watson. Matty Boy. Dubs getting the first time going again. There we go. Big J. Good to see you, boy. We give me Green Bay defense, 3,300. Jared going Romeo Dobbs, 1,200. Double down. Got you in. Dobbs, first TD. Look at it. Homestead High School. I love it. Let's go. Sights Tucker Craft. David's got Romeo Dobbs. Got you in. Jared, let's go Dobbs. Jared, Jonnu Smith. Saint going Fryermuth. Liddy off the board. Going Rodgers himself. All right.
I was literally just thinking that. I was like, wouldn't that be just a boss move for him to walk into Green Bay or walk against Green Bay and, in his own home stadium? And then, yeah, exactly. He goes around.
Hey, you know what? That counts as a rush attempt too.
Oh, do you think he would do a Lambeau leap there?
In Pittsburgh? No.
Just to put it in their faces a little. No?
That would be funny, though. Yo, Smith. Sites. Never mind. Can't find Kraft higher than 850. Charlie on DK. Let's go. JG going Dubs. Got you in. Addison on A-Rod runs. Everett on Dubs. Yeah, hanging out. Sites going Frymouth. Got you in, big boy. Pressure. You mean ice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, they sampled the hell out of that, didn't they? Parsons, sack, lock. Hey, that's a great call right there. Great call. Big Randall, my boy. Give me some love. Jordan Love, that is. There we go. Daniel got Dobbs, baby. At least mine is close to what it was. Most, what do you got here? Packers, Steelers, fourth quarter. There we go. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
He is the forgotten trio in the Jono Smith, Firemouth kind of love triangle there that they don't really, their target shares are very scarily similar. Just be aware of that.
Yep. Dobbs first TD. David's in. Is it different? Hey, we'll have to walk through it. If anybody has time, mess around with your settings. See if you have anything close to that. And yeah, we can figure it out. Usually YouTube fixes these things on their own. Jeff, AB FanDuel had yard props for college yesterday. I bet Vols over 154.5 yards. Wait, yard. Is that for touchdown yards? There we go. First tud. All right. Got you in. Most. Randall got a big head. He does.
His head kept getting bigger, too.
Yeah. Ron baby. 7,000. Let's go. Packers rocking the clean all white. Those are so nice. I agree.
That's like We Are the North.
Yeah. Lever going Steelers D, baby. Liddy, AA Ron for me. AA Ron. Is there no AA Ron right now? Oshag Hennessy. You mean Principal O'Shaughnessy? Get the hell out of my classroom. Insubordinates. Gronick had first TD week 1. Good look. What are odds of Rodgers' first TD? I'm not sure. Rodgers' first TD is plus 9,000. Rodgers, tush, push.
I can't say anything for sure, but I can say for sure that he's not going to be a part of any tush push. Did you see when he scored a touchdown and the lineman like bumped into him and he started going off on him? Yeah. That man wants to be touched as little as possible at the age of 40 plus.
He's ornery. He's earned it though. Maybe that hack to fix our names isn't working for me. It said my name should be appearing as Matt. I think something's just messed up on the back end, but yeah, you know what? It probably is. That's YouTube, man. You just never know. Yeah, John, Titans legend, Johnny Smith. Tracy, Matthew Golden, got you in. Got you in. My boy.
I mean, he is the clear wide receiver, too, in that core right there, right now.
Yeah. I'm investigating how to change it up, but I am tied to my Google account. It might be in the Google settings. YouTube updated and got rid of display names. It only shows handles to try and cut down on multiple display names being the same. There you go. Rushing yard. Okay, gotcha. Rag got Smith. You can change your @ in your YouTube profile. Boom. There you go. Jeff, no, you're not an idiot. Dude, it happens, man. I didn't know that. Really? Tina, fun fact, your ears never stop growing.
Sure that wasn't ear hair?
I didn't know that. That's
an interesting stat.
Yeah, that is. D-Nice? D-Nice? Denise? D-Nice? Thank you.
That's my mom's name.
Is it?
Yeah.
D-Nice? Dude, that skit was so good.
You know, actually, it worked really well growing up because we would just call and say, "No, we're Dennis," and then we would get access. We knew all our passwords. We knew everything that went, So we went and got ourselves new phones when we were like 15, 16, just by calling and saying that we were her.
There you go.
It really worked.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Balake. Yeah, Hawk. Is there a D-Nice present? No D-Nice today. Oh, you want to go to war?
This is some of the greatest sketch comedies written in the last 20 years.
Oh, dude. Have you seen the aerobics? The Crystal Light 1987 aerobic national championships? Oh, my God, man. They're hilarious. All right. AB, my name appears properly in other chats on YouTube, so I think it has something to do specifically with your channel. Fascinating. That could be it, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you said that. All right.
You see the comment right before that one?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, no, it was 2 before that. The Dolphins won?
Yeah, they did.
They came back 2 touchdowns?
Oh, they beat the hell out. Who'd they play? Atlanta?
Bengals, right? No, that was the Jets. Sorry.
They played Atlanta.
Sorry. I was thinking about the other game. But yeah. Also, oh my gosh, handled their business.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins looked terrible.
Yeah. It was an interesting Sunday. Cam Scadaboo.
Oh my God, that hurt.
Felt like the soul of the Giants just left the building. And I mean, Jackson Dart played his heart out. And honestly, I think he actually looked better in a way.
Yeah.
After the injury, the poise under pressure.
Yeah.
My gosh, what are we talking about?
No, it's that skit.
Oh, it's a sketch. I was like, that's harsh.
Matty boy, AB, there's a reason that Kirk Cousins looked terrible.
I mean, he's a passing dude in a run-first offense. Can't think that helped.
It's just me. Steelers jerseys belong on a construction site, not a football field. Here, let me put the pics back up here. Aaron Glenn adjusted the Bengals way better than 20-year Tomlin. Yeah, that's true. Cousins is now untradeable. Yeah.
We'll see how many more 40-year-olds keep getting called up to play. He might be called back next year by the Jets.
I know. Dude, these guys are making bank. This is like the end time, like when you're in wrestling, just jumping around. Lambert, been traveling to work all week. Congrats, Vitello, if it has been mentioned. Oh, yeah, definitely, man. First off, Chris, good to see you, buddy. And second, Tony Vitello, former Tennessee baseball coach, now the manager of the San Francisco Giants. And same sentiments, bro. I mean, hate to lose him, obviously. But as a competitor, you absolutely have to take that shot. And I support the hell out of him, man. And new coach of Tennessee, Josh Elander. Love him too. Let's go, big boy. All right. That's it. We'll jump out of here. Let everybody get ready for the game. Moshe, any final thoughts, man, before we jump?
No, I'm very excited to watch this game. I think it's going to be a really, really fun, close match. At least I'm hoping it is. I'm betting that it is. For all we know, the Steelers can come out and score 30 points. I doubt it, but you never know.
Hold on real quick. I changed my name at work. Oh, okay. All right. Real quick before we go. What process worked? Is it the one that we did, or was there a different one? Like, what did you do real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Because definitely want to DT Giants are cooked. No neighbors, no scattable, man. It's brutal.
It's
Aubrey, good to see you. I bet the under. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Mo, sir?
No, it's tough for the Giants. Like, we were just getting so excited for the season, and then these two brutal injuries. And I mean, not to say that we had a chance before, but whatever chance we thought we had was slowly slipping away.
What you called out, just need to get to studio. Yeah. So if you do it on your phone, I think you download the YouTube Studio app. So, yeah. But, yeah, okay, good. I'm glad that worked. So good to know, because I thought that's what the process was. So check that out. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. We'll jump out of here. Everybody, have a great night. Thank you so much. And we will be live tomorrow, normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern. Until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. We'll see you in the morning. Thanks.
Who's got it better than us? No!